Hey, fresh out the box news 5280 here with my man's Mr. Infinity. Finna hit us with the acapella. Also, y'all already tapped in with my boy Joe June. He might jump in after Mr. Infinity, but here we go.
It's Mr. Midwest, you can smell I'm next. Man, my dick is so big it just swell her neck. Started in A code and now grew the smell of that. Despite what you think, if you smell something good, yeah, I'm selling that. What the fiend do with it, man? He inhaled the smack. Eyes like looking like he been to hell and back. The things we do for the cheese, everything but rap.
Ooh.
Find out you rap, then we rat-tat-tat. See me be 10 in Miami like Belichick. Then AFC East to get hella checked. Hit a lick out the Bills with the Bucks, I'm like, yeah, oh yes. To y'all who switched up, I still wish you best. Trying to come up in my lap and she has not yet. She just wanna fuck, she ain't passed the test. Bougie ass bitch with the shits, I ain't had it yet. Tell me to come over, come in they neck. Ham, ham, ham. Just like I'm Cam. I love my fans, fam, and bam. C23 Chaos Smith stacking blue bands. I told her to put the puss right in my hands. If she ain't no short for platypus, ma'am. Told her the best I could do for you, ma'am, is beat it and tell you how not your dream man. Cause I'm your dream man. But most only know Mr. Infinite. The rest of these niggas is has-been and gimmicks. I don't give a damn about a dwarf nor a midget. Only thing that not on purpose be the digits. Let me be specific. When it comes to the thoughts, write it down to be prolific. Then, oh yeah, the biscuits might get a little burnt in the process, but still end up delicious, religious. I QB to play like I'm Brady in Tampa, surrounded by trees like a camper. Pockets inflated and customs is packing still. Coming through with custom ass jackets, I know that you hate it. Saluted and gravy, hope you niggas know that Infinite the greatest. Have you heard my latest? Rewind and replay this, nigga.
Period.
Oh, fresh out the
Hold
box,
on,
we here. Hold on.
From the A code, Chris, you know what it be. We used to be at the King's Hotel off of Peoria Street. The ones who know about me, Infinite been about that Skrilla boy. Used to be on Swago with them Gorilla Boys. Wingstop, big drums. Yeah, you can feel the noise. Name ring bell from Crown Street to Illinois. Jerry Denver on my back like Joker or Murray. Try and rob, get whipped up like a can of some Murrays. Man, these niggas stepsons. Flow dope like I'm Homer. Anytime I'm on the red light, you know I'm swinging for homers. Graduated from the streets and Central gave me diploma.
Nigga.
And no offense, I'ma still get plays with or without K-Tona, nigga. Let me stop, man. That's all I like to
And he pointed right at him. Oh, Mr. Infinity.
Okay.
My bad, man. I get excited.
Nice.
I've been in the business world. I ain't been rapping too much lately, but you know, it's like riding a bike.
Punch.
So with that being said, that was like shit. That answer 4 was like 1 through 4 right now.
On my mom.
That answered my questions 1 through 4.
You definitely answered 1 through 4 questions on the show. And now one free. Hey.
Hard.
Man.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
Yeah, that's respect though, big dog. Yeah, definitely.
Bro's from the Jersey part of the world.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out Echo, man.
Yeah, for real. The only nigga that I heard, like, one of the dopest, for real, like, not even knowing you or knowing your music, you know what I'm saying, bro? Just the people that I've met in person, you know what I'm saying? You, my nigga from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the cadence, you know what I'm saying? Myself, of course. But shit, when it comes to freestyling, like, bruh, just going off the top and just you know what I mean? Just
he got the switch on, Chris. He got the switch on it.
This nigga's
It was back to back. No, bro. Yes.
So with that like being said, hey y'all heard who he was. What like inspired you to be like an entrepreneur? You know what I mean? Besides the music, you know.
Besides the music, for sure. Hey, let's get on that.
So to be honest with you, man,
Let's start
I don't know if you remember. So there was a team called the Stallions. So like a quick story about me. I went to college, had my son, who's 17, about to turn 17 on the 30th. Right, so I left college, went to Northeastern, went there for half a semester. After that, I started working and stuff. Just so funny, the first business I ever made was like a pyramid scheme where I sold voice over internet protocol, right? So I helped the Mexicans call Mexico for $14.99 a month when they was used to buying $20 cars a night, right?
3 ways?
Yeah, like even back then, right? So go to the Army, get out. But I'm trying to get back on the football path, right? Meet my mentor. He turned into my mentor, but he wasn't my mentor then.
At that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so like, bro lived down on like Curtis and like 22nd, right, bro? One night he take me to his crib after the club and shit. Bro had an elevator in his crib. So I'm like, bro, what do you do? He's like,
hey, time out before you go on.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? So this past week, you know, I'll be doing the furniture delivery.
Yeah.
Nigga, I went to the nigga that owns Walmart. I'll let the people look that up, whoever that is, right? I built his daughter a desk. And what you said, you have an elevator in it. You know what I'm saying? So that makes your mind think if you from somewhere else. Now, this nigga got an elevator in this house. But the nigga I was working with, like, I think he just went too far with it. You got to act like you've been somewhere before just to let these people, you know, through my motherfucking tip off. But that was just a story for just, like, through the tip off because he was so excited recording himself in it. And the dude already said, I can't tell you who live here. But I'm smart enough to look at the paper. Like,
nigga,
hold on, he got an elevator in his crib. Like,
don't do nothing
it?
retarded.
Like,
get the bag.
He was like, we're going to tip you generously.
A lot of people.
You know what the tip was? $20. Thankful for the tip, but we could have got more if somebody wasn't acting like they ain't never been somewhere.
A lot of people.
But that's smart that you didn't even act weird about seeing the elevator in somebody's crib. You already knew it was somebody that was a purpose, basically. And nobody got no elevator in their crib.
But a lot of people that from like certain situations are not starstruck. We're not amused by what you have because we're trying to gain that. We're trying to set up platform to network to get to where you're at. You know what I mean? So a person that acts like that is not trying to network. They're I bet he went on the internet, put some other shit that pertains to like, I'm on the elevator, this is me type lifestyle type shit. But us in our mindset was like, damn, this is somebody we should get to know. Like, let me play it cool because a lot of places is like that mantra. It's not what you know, is who you know is real.
All right, back to the entrepreneur.
All right, so you think, all right, I'll rewind about a couple months. So before I fully got out the Army, I had to hop on the plane back from South Carolina. I was at Fort Jackson before I came back here.
Right.
I'm reading the GQ magazine, bro. This is, I forget, like maybe 2012. Jay-Z's in it, okay? And I'm reading this shit, and it's like, they're like, Jay-Z, what's the key to being a millionaire? He's like, 1, multiple streams of income. 2, residual, right? And then 3, make more than you spend. And then they literally put his ha-ha. If you fuck with Hope, you know what that sounds like. He's like, and that's the hardest part. So I'm like, okay. At the time, it was worth $56 million, right? Right after that, they sell Def Jam for him and Dane split $250 each, $249 million each, right? Boom, just like that. Then I start watching. Okay, now he buys the Nets. Flips that the niggas laughing at him. He doesn't own the Nets.
Sold him for
right? He don't own the Nets. He only owns somehow that shit flipped. Boom, right? So I'm watching.
1.7 mil.
Jay-Z didn't get rich off of music, right? No. So I started watching people. I started paying attention. It's like these niggas aren't getting rich off of music, bro. Right? So then it's like, all right. So boom. Now I'm starting to do my thing. I'm with football. Now he's training me in Arizona. I don't know if you remember these times I go to Arizona and just train. Okay, bro, doing stock market.
Came back raw though.
He doing stock market, right? So he made me wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. You can't have your phone. You get a third, like 20 minutes of free time and your little lunch. Lights out at 10 o'clock, right? And all throughout the day, stock market, cryptocurrency, all this shit. But this is back in like 2012, right? He'd take me to go train, bro. We come back. He's like, yes, right? I'm like, what? Nigga just made 400 bands on stock market, bro, right? He owns a business. He owned that. So I'm like, He's still doing what I'm doing, right? Because back then I had the dispensary plug. Get the flipping it, right? So it's the same type of thing. I just was like, okay. He was like, Will. So what I hated about him, he's like, Will, I always have admired your community because you guys can wake up with no money in your pocket and you will get the brand new Jordan, right? He's like, you guys selling drugs. He's like, you have a business plan, right? You have a business model.
Right.
You know how to read a product. If that guy's wrong, you find a new distributor,
that's
right? So I'm like,
the same shit you said is what my mom told me. Like, see, son, you're already in the business. You're distributing. You're giving out. You're trying to find the best source of income to receive the best outsource. So you're already in your business model, but what can you do to execute that?
Go to something that makes a fucking bigger profit.
I'm a street nigga, so in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, find another connect. Not in the whole mind, like, I should have invested in like this, that, and the third the whole time. Like Amazon. I felt dumb because I came across it as a young, I came across it as a young bull, but I didn't put two and two together as a young kid. Like, Amazon, penny a share. What is this? On some internet humbug shit, like, that ain't gonna be shit. But then turn around, look what Amazon is today. Imagine if I would have bought it at penny a share. I would be out of this bitch. So I just think that stocking shit is the best way to get your income. And it's a lucrative way. You just got to learn how to and know how to pull and invest. And even that you have the guidance is super dope.
Yeah, but it's all right. Yeah. I get it. I could get into the stocks more. It's one of those things that you have to do your research, though, right?
Definitely.
It's what I'm telling y'all with even this gambling, right? I gamble bro. If you're really paying attention, I've gambled just about every day since like 2018 because I was at the casino every single night, tearing them all up there, right? But again, it's always been the same thing of what. So I know to this day, bro, I can take 5, and I'm not trying to tell people to do this. I'm just telling you that this is the way that I found success is, right? So I know, bro, I can even take a band. If you know numbers, I can take a band, go to the casino, and put $100. If I put $100 in the field 10 times in a row, I'll at least normally make my band back. But I understand how to get that type of shit, right? I understood how the $25 machines, but let me tell you something. I'm best at watching you from here, watch Kelvin's cross from here, watch how Smitty would go and catch somebody in the air and dunk on him, right? I watched you from a distance and then I incorporate it to myself, right? So I watched the Asians. They were sitting back, literally taking notes, watching us put all our money in the high roller machine, counting spins. Now they know, okay, now I take this amount of money in here and I'm gonna hit, right? So it's like same with the stock market. I'm watching charts, I'm watching patterns, I'm watching symmetry, right? And so it's like where I used to mess up, and I think a lot of us mess up in the hood, is we get so used to going on impulse on everything, right? Everything's impulse.
Smell like weed. What a note to come in.
Gotta be original. It gotta be original. That's what's up.
This is my kids.
But yeah,
definitely.
at the end of the day, but yeah, back to what made me want to be an entrepreneur. It was just the fact that like I seen my grandma work her whole life, do it the right way, save money, she worked at Fitzsimmons, Buckley, all that, retired from the government. But I don't feel like she got a return, bro. So I learned to work smarter, not harder, right? Work smarter, not harder. And that's basically what it is. It's like this is an outsourced world, right? It's an outsourced world. Even AI, that's what I'm saying. So what they're doing with AI is what I've been doing with playlists, right? What I've been doing with these different things. It's like, but I don't know, you just gotta be intuitive and pay attention. But what made me want to be an entrepreneur was just the fact that I knew that even in the business world, right? Because I dated those type of women, right? Master's degrees, all these types of things. But the higher you get, they want to cap you, right? They rather lay you off and get rid of you and rehire an entry level person so they never have to keep paying up here. Yeah. But why? It's not that they even hate us as people. It's just business, right? So if I start paying attention to the whole world was business, again, everybody's a seller or a buyer. You want to be the seller or you want to be the buyer? You get what I'm saying? And so like that's how I start looking at it. And so it literally just turned into smarter, not harder. Started a cleaning company back then, and it was like $246 to get licensed, insured, bonded. Spent about $40 at Dollar Tree, I won't even lie, on my first mop. All the products. I was down in Kentucky. Went to the Labor Ready, because I care about people, right? Went to Labor Ready, hired the Mexicans, black people, who didn't get a job that day. Instead of the minimum wage they was getting, I'll pay you $15, $20 an hour, right? First contract, $10,000 a department. Next, $100,000 with University of Kentucky student housing. Off of a $286 investment. Smarter, not harder. Oh, and then after that, I never once cleaned anything.
Oh.
Right? You hire people to do it. I remember when I started with OnTrack, right? $600 and up dollars a day after paying somebody to $150 to $250 flat rate, right? Why? It was outsourcing. Even then, I'm like, what the fuck are these trucks that keep pulling up, delivering an Amazon package,
Right.
but it's not Amazon? So I start doing the research. I start paying attention. You get what I'm saying? And next thing you know, boom, right? So it's smarter, not harder.
I missed that opportunity.
Yeah.
To get in the game of delivery.
They had that going.
You didn't miss it.
What did you
They
tell me?
had
You
that
said
going.
transporting
It's
business.
there. So let me-
Transporting business is like, what did you say the other day? It's like one of the top money makers in the like.
all right, let me tell one 20-second story and I'll get right to you.
Okay.
So look, if you remember, I went to NFL Combine, right? I went there, bro. Honestly, I felt I was the fourth best wide receiver out of all the niggas.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
But fourth best ain't good enough, right?
No.
Came back, end up having my case, whatever. And then I kind of never really tried to get back to the NFL, right? But when I'm talking to my mentor and we start figuring out what are you going to do next? So he finally gives me compliments after all these years. Will, you're one of the most best athletes, whatever. But what I really like about you is you pay attention, you want to learn, but you're not one of those people that goes in the corner with what you learn and does this. You want to share the information.
Yeah.
So he's like, let's put it down on a piece of paper. What do you like? What don't you like? I'm like, don't like being micromanaged. Don't like a motherfucker looking over my shoulder. I might want to smoke when I want to, right? All this type of stuff. And then like, what will people all see? This is the other thing about life. I don't care if it's a woman. I don't care if it's a job, a lick, right? It always you want to stick to things that are always true, okay? People will always need to move things.
Yeah. For
Period.
sure. For sure.
Transportation.
Transportation.
So that's what I came on the list of the paper. When I put my pros and cons, it came to transportation. And it's like people will always need to move things. Bam Bam and Pebbles is moving.
All the
moving
time.
some shit. You feel me? And so it's like, don't say it's too late, bro. It's never too late. It's too late to do that shit. It's
Right.
too late to get Amazon.
Right.
Well, you can get Amazon, but it's not too late to find the next Amazon.
Right.
Before it becomes
Amazon.
Amazon.
On my mind.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so that's why I say you gotta pay attention, stick to what's true. Me personally, bro, if y'all pay attention, and I don't ever be meaning to disrespect anyone,
Right.
everyone thinks I'm ignoring them. You are what you eat.
Right.
If you ain't on what I'm on, it's
Yeah,
like I'll
hey.
talk to you when I talk to you, but like what I'm doing and what have been doing for
gotta-
a long time now,
you gotta get to
it
that
works.
level.
It's working.
Right.
So like,
But I'm not going to associate nobody that's not on that.
exactly.
Because if it's not, then you're taking away from me, then rather
Yep.
than me gain. I'd rather gain information than deal with somebody that I'm losing from.
Exactly.
Oh, for sure.
And another thing, like they was telling me when I was younger, my mom is like, you're only gonna be as smart, successful, 5 closest people in the room, right?
Me.
If you pay attention to me, bro, so like I never really liked basketball, but I always played it, right? Football was always my love. But if you see me hooping, who was I with? The tight people, right? So I can be tighter. I don't want to be with, no offense. And that's the thing too, where I'm at in my life. I tell people all this time, I will stick and slow down a little. I'm not stopping for none of y'all no more.
Right.
If you ain't willing to come here, I trust I can even pull a crab out the bucket if I still got my momentum.
Right.
But I will not stop. I'm too skinny and too long. And they probably have more leverage, right? So it's like, that's another thing, bro. It's like, nothing against Denver. I love Colorado. You
It's
know I
slow.
travel
Okay,
everywhere.
so with you
It's
saying
slow.
that, the next question is, what made like the moves, like everywhere, like just traveling in the moves. Like, how did it better you from leaving Denver to where you went? You know what I mean?
And also, what do you think benefits you more? Was it Denver or was it Florida?
Denver. I'm
Okay.
from here.
Oh, for sure.
That's
Right?
real. That's real.
I'm from
Really?
Philly.
Sure,
Denver
sure.
built me, raised me, whooped my ass, had me scared, got
Got me
shot
back
at.
up.
Right?
Yeah.
It made me who I am.
Yeah.
Right? I love Colorado. So off top, Colorado will always have done more for me. I will just say that the one thing that to this day has always made me sad about Colorado and Denver is I feel like I've done a lot for the city. I've donated a lot, done a lot for homeless, right? Done a lot of things, but I feel like I've never got the support. And so that's always hurt me. So one thing I'll say is when you start making music, all right, so for instance, I went to jail one time, back when I was doing stuff with Frank, way back in the day.
Yeah.
When I get out of jail, bro, the niggas who I put money on their books, them ain't the niggas that put money on my books. Them ain't the niggas that wrote me. Them ain't the niggas that took my kids to Chuck E. Cheese like I did theirs, right?
Right.
So like, but then I go to my Twitter, DJ Noise, shout out DJ Noise, right? He used to be Chingy's official DJ. He still gives me all of my European music to this day, right? I mean, all my European fan base to this day.
Right.
He's like, Finity, I haven't heard from you, right? He's like, now, just make sure when you get out, you get back on it. You're talented, man, right? Okay, go to Arizona, let people hear music. Bro, you dope as fuck. Okay, now this DJ, he take me out to, now first and foremost, before I say this, DJ K-Tone put me on a CD. He got me on Sirius XM, Frank Billionaire and Mr. Infinity, What You Trying to Do? It made it to number 4 on Sirius one time. They played it in the clubs, all type of shit, right? But after that, K-Tone never fucked with me again, right? He never broke no more of my records no matter what I sent him. So as a person who's mainly an athlete but felt I was talented in music, I started to feel as though I kind of suck, bro, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, see, I don't. See, that shit kind of like, oh man, like I want to like. To me, that like, why would you, like, why would he? No disrespect to him, I don't really care about him, but no disrespect to him, but why would he even do that? That could have took you better as a DJ though. To me, you're thinking about it the whole wrong way. You're going backward.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's no disrespect to him. This is just from a real nigga. Like, nigga, I done been some places, I ain't no DJ, whatever. But, nigga, that's just, we made it to 4 with his music.
Yeah.
So, like, that's like, you could have been P. Diddy or your own city if you ever took advantage of that, though. Think about that shit, though.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's crazy, bro. You made it to 4 to that. We keep going, though. You know, you could have got people on from your city, but that's just going back to people just wanting to be, like, I guess the man of their city, but that's just, like, that kind of fucks me up, bro. That makes me, I don't look at the man different because I don't know the man, but that makes even Colorado worse.
So you think when that happens, right? So then I start watching him. And then I'm like, they just don't fuck with me because I'm from ACO. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm like, this seems to be like a turf thing, right? I always heard turf this. Like, I'll fuck with Interstate Ike. That nigga Ike be busting, right?
Yeah.
But to motivate myself, I'm like, guess what? They're local. I'm global. That's the brat in me, right? They want to be local. I'm going to be global.
But this is on some Jordan shit, though. This is on some Kobe shit. This is on some LeBron shit, my nigga. We're not doing this shit to be local, my nigga. Who does anything? Who does anything to be local? I don't ever get that here. What do you want to be local for, my nigga? This a box. Get your way out the box.
He want to do it. He'll do it for you one time, but if you're not his favorite, he's not gonna do it. Rocky was his favorite.
Yeah, Rocky.
Well, Trev. Yeah. Let's say Trev. He was his favorite. My nigga, back in the day, he was Rock.
Is Trev rich?
No.
Nah, I'm just saying. That's all the Colorado finest. If y'all want to know, y'all can go listen to that shit. But no, I'm just saying, though, man, that shit's done, though.
I know.
That's done.
Let me tell you, I know people.
Hey, hold on real quick, though. Hey,
and that's no disrespect to anybody.
No
here.
matter what, I gotta tell everybody, like, regardless of anything, shout outs to Trev Rich, because Trev Rich he still has done a lot is far for a person from Colorado.
No, I'm a
And
million.
so, like,
That's
as an artist, I respect that. If you've been nominated for a Grammy, I respect that. You get what I'm saying? Like, numbers and stats or whatever. Now, whatever we want to talk about from there, that can always be something else. But I do respect his work ethic. I respect he's smart. He keeps a team around him. And that's something I've never had as a team. So it's like, I respect the man. He's like a businessman to me. You get what I'm saying? Do I think he's better than me at rap? No. But as a businessman, I understand rap is a business. It's not about rap. So that's why it'll always be shout outs to Trev Ridge.
That's real.
Because
That's real.
You feel me?
But shit, I just feel like, man, if you got some type of platform out here, man, like put your people on, man.
But nah, so like,
That's how I feel.
when that happened, Terrell Matheny and I. So first of all, I look on Facebook one day. No offense to Terrell. Last time I had seen Terrell, we had a body bag battle. Okay, I slaughtered him so bad, but mainly because he was drunk. Right. Next time I see him on Facebook, he's riding in the back of a Rolls Royce, got a suit on, and something's different. Guess what? As a smart person, what did I tell you I do? I watch and pay attention and learn and try to absorb.
You gotta
right?
observe.
I hit him right up on Facebook. Nigga, what the fuck did you figure out?
Yeah, already.
You know what he told me? Come out here and come see it. Right? He had tapped in with a movie director. Just so happened my mentor lived in Arizona. And so it was like from there on out, we just started a different path. Got on distribution. But they have core DJs in Arizona too. DJ K-Tone's a core DJ, but there's core DJs all around the world.
All around the world.
So now
New York,
my music
it's a
start
group.
traveling, start watching numbers. Damn, I got more views and listens in Nigeria than I do Aurora or Denver or anything in Colorado. And then you think like with your women or whatever you don't have in your life, who cares about what you don't have? Start appreciating what you do have.
And I felt
right?
like them niggas, when you play semi-pro football, they didn't understand what you was doing though.
Yeah.
Like I can say I was really like, you my homie, I was watching like,
Yeah.
oh, nigga, that nigga don't give a fuck about this football
Yeah.
shit. Y'all see it, but they wasn't seeing it though. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that nigga fucked with in that shit though, man. Like real shit. But my bad.
And even then I was willing to help everybody, right? You think I almost bought the Thunder. But when I thought about it, okay, $20,000, all the jerseys, uniform, equipment.
That's because you was mad though.
No, but not even this. But hear me out though, right?
though?
But hear me out though. Okay, I'm gonna go grab Smitty. I'm going and grabbing all the tight niggas, but all my niggas is like me. We never paid a team fee in our life.
Yeah.
Right.
So now I'm gonna
That's
just
true.
have to fund the whole shit.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I never bought the Thunder. But so basically what made me start branching out, bro, was when you go to Atlanta and the crowd goes crazy. I did a show in Chicago, crowd went crazy. Went to Pennsylvania, Philly, crowd went crazy. New York, Brooklyn, LA, we did All-Star Weekend. Okay, right? So
And come back here is 20 niggas.
Yup. And it's like,
It felt like the city felt it.
I feel like, I guess,
I'm gonna let you know.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna let you know
Motherfuckers
now.
just don't fuck with me.
The city we
And I'm
come
okay with
from,
There wasn't no haters.
I'm gonna let you know now. The city we come
Exactly.
from is
Colorado
built
be
off
full of haters.
favoritism. It's
Favoritism is a
favoritism.
good place,
It's the people that people see on the regular basis. The nigga that's gonna pay for the club
Yeah.
every weekend. The same club every weekend, just so that people could see his face and remember who he is. You know what I mean? Oh, that's Trev. That's why people know Trev so much, because he's paying. Well, I'm gonna say he paying. Niggas paying for booths, and he's in there like. You know what I mean? At the club every weekend.
Just receiving.
So when they play his song, they're like, "Oh, that's Trev over there."
But you
Niggas
got
walking by
I
him.
think the DJs
But-
here don't. Like, I be out. You know what I'm saying? I like music, nigga. I really go out for
Oh,
the
we're
music.
KS 107.5 out here.
I'm not
We're playing the same shit.
I'm not
over
a
and
dancer,
over.
nigga, so I really go for the music. Let me see what you got to play through your playlist.
We're
I ain't no
not-
DJ.
We
bro.
don't have music.
I bet I
on
can
here.
have the club rocking. They're not even playing like. I don't really hear a Trevor Rich song when I be in there. They're not even
Oh, you're
playing.
coming here for Trevor.
I'm shit.
It
When
depends
I
on
be
the
in, I
club
ain't
you
here
go
with
to.
it.
If you DJ Squizzy there,
Oh, yeah, well, of course, Squizzy.
Oh well, yeah, but see, I don't
Squizzy
even know
is
this
in
fact
the-
because I like
Squizzy's
ain't into that
Top
shit.
shelf
Like,
love them
I'm like
too.
having
Yeah,
a drink
feel
and
me?
chill.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
5280 before you
Yeah.
check.
So when it gets look, and then, so to me, this is the problem with Colorado. It was the same thing with semi-pro, right? It's like, all right, and this was why they said I was dishing Trev, but my whole thing was this. Because I did know the Rocky of him, right? It's like, bro, the slaughterhouse.
Hey, this is like breaking news. This is like breaking news.
People, a lot of people.
Hey, hold on, talk out.
A lot of people don't remember Rocky.
But I remember this though when these niggas was battling though, y'all.
Nobody
understand?
remembers Rocky from G5. A lot of people only be like, that's Trav Rich. And I'm like, no, it's Rocky. I remember a song because I used to fuck with him. I'm so.
So this is breaking news. This is first ever. You're talking about it though. We haven't talked about it. So it's like breaking news in my city. I like this, Bill. I like this.
Sorry, bro. Not to bring
Hey,
up
he's not even disrespecting you, but I would like a response, Trev. Yo, you gotta give me a response.
Try me out, please.
Oh, me, real shit. Go ahead, finish.
That was when,
why you think they thought you was like that?
No. But all I was saying
that's
was.
When I feel like Trav Rich was. That's my sister, y'all. That's when I feel like Trav Rich was Rocky's favorite. I mean, was K-Tone's favorite. You know what I mean? Was the Rocky era because he was trying to uplift him to bring him to somebody that he wasn't really. I think Rocky is a better writer than he is a rapper, but that's just me and.
So to me, no offense. So like what I was basically saying is this. You've had this opportunity. You've had that opportunity. You've had that opportunity. You got the team. 3 Deep Entertainment, right? Y'all make sure he's on shows. He gets to be on these big headlines, right? I get the game, bro. Like, they got the behind the scenes sold up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the problem is you can't. See, this is what I've learned about fame. This is why I stick to business. Again, what's always true. Right?
Hell yeah.
The thing about fame is, bro, most of the teams I play quarterback on, I was better than the quarterback.
Yeah.
But because he looked good in practice, they're going to let him play. But the isness was, if you throw me in the fight or throw Smitty in the fight, that's when we perform, right?
Yeah.
But they want to force this to the people. So the thing is, when I went to these different states, when I went to Atlanta and talked to, shout out Shay Starr, I think she's on Power 104 out there in Atlanta, right? She ain't never heard of Trev, right? Like, when I'm going these places, they ain't heard of him, but he's supposed to be the best of our city. So my whole thing is, like, sometimes you can force feed Trev to Aurora and Montbello and Park Hill and these places, bro. But you can't force the world to like him. You can't force everyone to like him. And so my whole thing is just like, let's give everybody a chance, right? Let's all come together.
Yeah.
Let's stop beefing.
Yeah.
Let's stop pretending that, and maybe it's gotten more now. But when we're in our stuff, let's stop pretending he's rich. If I know what his real life is like, instead, let's focus on teaching black men and young black kids how to really get rich. Right? Not pretend we're rich. There's too much of that.
That's where I'm at with it. Like for real, like just going into the credit game, you know what I'm saying? 3 years ago, I'm like, why isn't nobody teaching this shit, bro? You got
I just
I
feel
don't
like
got beef with nobody, but you got, you know what I'm saying? You got my thing, bro. Even with like religion for real, like you know what I'm saying? With the Hebrew Israelites, like y'all on the corner teaching, I appreciate that. Like I see what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? The Muslims, like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pass this shit out. Why isn't nobody talking about financial literacy and how to really make money? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're teaching financial literacy, but just not in our schools. Why do you think the white kids are always ahead of what we go through? Like,
I went to Green now and I don't
shit.
All right,
I learned financial literacy.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying in general. Like,
bro,
every white school's gonna teach their kid how to be financially game.
But not even though. Like,
That's not every. See, that's what we go around too. It's
not every school.
Private,
school. Private school. Let me start there. Not public. Any nigga that go into public, you're even with the black kids. But private school.
You're getting tired of being a worker.
Private school is teaching their kids about credit, how to build game, how to be self-established in the world. When we're in middle school, all we learn is how to write checks to put ourselves in debt.
I never learned how to write a check in school.
In high school, we had a class that taught you.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So while you was talking about private school, I went to private school, kindergarten through 7th grade. I went to public school in 8th grade. 9th grade, then I went to public school too. I can tell you though, them 7 years in private school, yeah, hell yeah, that shit helped me out a lot of kids.
Y'all was learning financial literacy?
Nah, hell no. But we was learning basic. Nah, hell no, we wasn't. We was learning regular English and shit. And religion, basically. I went to a Catholic school. Yeah, we had extra class that we had was religion. You know what I'm saying? But it was still private. Like I had some they made me go to different teachers and learn different shit.
Bored.
You know what I mean? Catholic school helped me out a lot as a person. You know what I'm saying? Diversity. Catholic school, there was white kids. My parents paid for that shit. I got my ass whooped if I brought home a seat. So I had to learn that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I went to public school, not gonna lie, I was bored. I was bored. That's when you start fucking with all the bullshit though. But that's even I was bored because of the school I went to already. But think about the kids that are already smart enough that are in public school that shouldn't even be there. They're bored. And those are most of your kids that probably get in trouble because there ain't shit else to do. Nigga, I'm bored. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the school's gonna be trash in like 10 years.
Hell yeah.
But see, that's
but school is trash for us because it taught us how to be confined. I don't think school opened nothing.
But see, you have to understand why school was made in the first place, right?
To teach you how to be in jail. Shit.
To indoctrinate you to be crap.
Yeah. To instruct you to be in the
school teaches you normally how to work for other people, man.
Yeah, how to follow.
Everybody knows who the Rockefeller is.
But hey, it depends on the school you was in though.
Yeah.
Because some schools teach you how to be bosses. Some schools teach you how to be...
Some teachers maybe, but in general it's actually the school is just giving you something that you follow, right? That you're obeying.
That's what it is. It's principle.
Daycare for your parents. If it's public school, it's just daycare for your
It's
parents.
public. That's what I'm saying. It's public school. If it's public,
So
they just gonna show up. And they're not... Like Montbello, for instance. Like Montbello. All you have... If you wanted to pass the class on the hood, all you have to do is show up for class. You ain't have to do the work. You're gonna have a D.
That's bullshit.
You're gonna have a D.
That's true about the D.
Of your grade is,
What? That's passing.
To the car.
Majority of your grade is showing up.
That's done.
Majority of your
In
grade is showing
Montbello,
up.
In my
have to
ways,
go to
no,
class.
I forgot to bring. Yeah, I did it. I did it.
Okay, here, I'll go.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
And we will still pass it, nigga.
I can get it.
Yeah, I am.
Why
I'm
you
back.
asking about
Right.
I played the whole season with all D's. Nigga, I got all D's.
And all you have to do is show up for class, bro.
If you listen, that's stupid though. That's dumb. If you want to be a student athlete, this is all to the student.
I'm gonna
athlete.
let you know.
I'm a great athlete.
No.
If you don't get the grades, you're not going nowhere.
Because my nigga smoke.
He even knows that. Nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
My nigga smoke.
If you don't get the grades, you ain't going nowhere.
I'm gonna let y'all know I know 2 people. Well, 3. Maybe 4. Not enough 4. My nigga RJ used to leave school our senior year because I ain't gonna say a lie, I was a fucked up kid. So I was in alternative school while they was in my bed. I got kicked out my last day of junior year, bro.
For real?
Bro.